Hey guys, welcome. My name is Lisa. So today I'm gonna do a little video tutorial, pardon me, on rigging up a weightless Senko worm for catching bass. You can dead stick it, you can drag it along the bottom, hop it along the bottom. Typically I find it's better if you cast up into like around the bank for bass fishing. That's what I'm talking about here today. Okay, so sorry about the quality and whatever. What I have here is some Eagle Claw laser sharp Jason Christie heavy wire EWG worm hook. They come in a pack of 12. Sorry about that. They're a size 4.0, so there they are. I don't know if you could see that or not. Covered up with 4.0, hang on. Okay. 4.0. Alright. And what I'm using is this Berkeley power bait. It's called the General. It's 5 inches. It says to use a wide gap worm hook, and it's an 8 count. You can get them at Walmart, whatever you want. Some right there. See? Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to hook these up with these. It's weightless. You don't need to peg a hook or a worm or anything, weight. It's weightless. This is typically not my go-to bait. So far I haven't caught anything on it, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I think it's best to fish it during like low light or, beginning of the morning, late afternoon, early evening hours. That's when I catch the most. Mosquitoes are usually out biting pretty good. Be a good idea to put on some DEET or some type of bug spray, in my opinion. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to rig this. My actual go-to bait, as far as stick baits or a weightless Senko worm, is a Gary Yamamoto in probably the peanut butter and jelly color or a green pumpkin, something to that effect. So what you're going to do here is you're actually going to want to take the hook out first. You're going to want to take the hook out of the package, obviously. Alright. And what I've got here is that hook that I showed you the package of, and the bait. So what you're going to do is, do you see that bend in the hook? You see the bend in that hook? The hook shank, where it bends? You see this bait? You're going to line it up. Take it and line it up. And about where that bend is where you're going to want the hook point to come out. So, and what you do is you go straight in the middle of this bait. Okay? What you're looking to go into, and I'm going to do this skinless, or a skinned hook actually, so it's weedless. And this little part right here that's flat, that's not ribbed, is where you're going to want the hook point to come out. And I'll just show you how to skin hook it. So, here's how we do this. You're going to go right in the middle of the hook, like this, right there. Sorry, the bait's a little slippery. So what you're going to want to do is go right there, right in the middle. If you watch me, you'll see I go right to the bend. And then you're going to want to come out the side, just like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Sorry about the lighting, just like that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push that all the way up. All the way up. And then what you're going to want to do is just at that little juncture where that little shoulder in the hook, you're going to want to take that, spin the bait around just like this. Just like this. And then push it up even further. All I did was rotate the hook, or rotate the worm on the hook. And then you're going to want to take that, pull that up. I typically already have the line tied on, and will cover the eye of the hook and the knot that I use, which is typically just a cinch knot. And as you can see, that's how you're going to do it right there. Then you're going to take this hook, you're going to line it up, okay, with that flat spot that I showed you. What you're going to want to do is bend the worm up a little bit, then go right there in the middle. And then you're going to want to just push it down push it down, right? And then you're going to want to take that, make sure it's good and straight. So let me redo that, okay? This is not completely in the middle like I want it. I'm not perfect, guys, so just bear with me. Alright, so again, you're going to go straight in the middle, just like this. Just like this. Oh. Straight in the middle of the bait, just like that. Just like that. Like I showed you, you're going to push the bait up just a little bit. And then you're going to want to, like I said, I cover the eye of the hook. So that way it's not exposed, the fish can't see it, there's nothing distracting there. See, you can fish it like that too if you want, it's going to hang up though a lot. Alright, so again, right in the middle. And what you're going to want to do is take that little bit of worm, just grab it here, and all you're going to want to do is just, sorry if you can't see, just push it up like this, and slide it so the little hook point is exposed, and then there you go, just like that. See? Just like that. I can run my finger up and down that. No, you could see it. Once I put pressure on it, I'm not getting hooked, not getting snagged. So, sorry the hook came out a little bit up top. Just push that up and fix it, just like that. Once again, you can see I'm running my finger all on it. Not getting hooked, not getting snagged. Same thing when you fish it in any water, you know, for the bass, especially along the bank. That's basically that. So what happens when you hook it like this and you fish it like this, what's going to happen is when you cast it out there, it goes like this. It wiggles. Like, it just floats down. Like that. Alright? Now, what I'm going to show you also is, I'm going to show you another way that I use it, and it's very, very effective. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite ways to fish this particular bait. Excuse me. Let me just grab it again. Alright. So, another one of my favorite, that's called the Texas rig, by the way. A weightless Texas rig. Now, what I'm going to show you here is another way to hook it. Same bait, same hook. No big deal. You can change the size of the hook if you want. Alright, so what I do, this is called a wacky rig. You can use the wacky rig, what do they call that? The little bands or whatever in a wacky rig tool. I don't. Baits are pretty cheap. I'm not too worried about it. Typically only lose a little couple baits, whatever. No big deal. It's very effective though. So what you do is, again, that little tiny spot that's not ribbed, you just want to take the hook and go once again right in the middle of that little flat spot that I showed you. And you're going to take it, you're going to pierce it. Once again, you go right to that shoulder, just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to pop it out the other side. Just like this. Boom. See that? And what that's called is a wacky rig. And what that does, when you fish that, is it floats just like that. And that's how it flutters and falls. Usually, you'll catch the majority of your fish, on both these rigs actually, on the fall. When it's dropping down, that's usually when you catch the fish. Typically. This usually is not I've never seen it, and personally I've never fished it either with a weight, and I've never actually fished it with, you know, a weedless type of setup, so no big deal. You just do, and it floats down to the bottom. Typically on the fall, they pick it up. You can dead stick this, of course. Not really the way I do it. I usually hop it off the bottom or slow drag it. 9 times out of 10 I catch 1 2-pound bass off of it. Alright, so my name was Lisa again. I'm a local bass fisherman off the Treasure Coast. Fish here in Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, Jensen Beach, Stewart. No matter where I go, I pretty much always catch something, and I always, usually, you know, you have your bad days and your good days. It's called fishing, not catching, for a reason. Typically, I almost always have waders, chest waders in my vehicle, some sort of tackle bag with a lot of tackle in it, usually this, and some sort of rod and reel. Alright, so, again, my name is Lisa. If you guys have any questions, comments, likes, or concerns, gripes, complaints, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Tight lines, guys. Have a great night, or a great day. Enjoy.